All right, folks, this is the new Pride Maxima 3-wheel scooter. They also make a 4-wheel, but right now we're demonstrating the 3-wheel Pride Maxima. This is the newest version. The old version is not available anymore, but this one is just far better. I'm always a little skeptical when they come out with something better, but it is truly better, and I'll show you why in a minute. It has so many features the other one did not have. But so it's the Pride Maxima 3-wheel, and the number on that one is called the SC901. SC901 is the code number for this model. So it's the Pride Maxima 3-wheel. Of course, this scooter has the 500-pound weight capability, so it's very important. 500-pound weight capability. Also, it does come with the captain seat. Captain seat means you have a lever here. You can fold it down. If you were transporting it, you can fold the seat. Look at that. It folds down flat, okay? So if you're going to transport it, I'm not sure if you would put the tiller down this way, put the mirror down, put the seat all the way down like this. So now your total height, if you were going to get it inside your van, you probably would take the basket and the headrest off. Your total height is 33 inches. Let me just see if we can get it down some more. You can get it down some more. So now the total inches is 32 inches. So if you're going to transport in your minivan, right here, right now with the seat down, right here, the highest point is 32 inches. This is called a captain seat. And I'm going to show you how to do all this in a second here. This is a swivel seat, okay? Now the height from the ground to the top of the seat, some of you are going to want to know this. From the ground to the top of the seat is 24 inches. So it's 24 inches here. The deck right here to get into the scooter is 5 inches. So we have 5 inches to get in here. And you have, and I don't want to give you too much information, but I probably will. And from the deck to the top of the seat is 18 inches, okay? So now, this is a swivel seat. The arms do go up, and the arm also, let me do this, the arms also go out, okay? The seat on the scooter is 22 inches wide, 22 wide by 18 deep, but the depth is adjustable. So if you take the seat off, you can move the back backward to 20 inches. So you can have it, it's always going to be 22 inches wide. That's a given. 22 inches wide. Right now it's set up at 18 and a half, but the bottom cushion can be moved forward 2 inches. So it can be 22 by 20 deep if you desire, okay? So this is about the seat. It does have a headrest. It does have a large safety belt right here. Let's talk about the frame a little bit before we get to here. Put the mirror back where it should be. About this scooter, you can see there's a metal railing all the way around the scooter, all the way up to the back wheel, so it protects your shroud. This is called a shroud right here. So this is on the frame, so this is not going anywhere. So if you hit the front or the side, someone runs into you, or you run into a wall, you're not going to damage this scooter because it has a metal frame all the way around the outside, all the way up to the wheel right here. So that's a big plus. Also, you have a large deck. The deck for your feet is 24 inches wide, and the distance for your feet under here is 12 inches. So if you have your feet right here, between these two, it's 12 inches. Of course, if you have your feet all the way up to here, it's almost 24 inches. So again, this is the Maxima 3-wheel, heavy-duty, 500-pound weight capability. It has a top speed of 5.8 miles an hour. It's quite a bit fast, 5.8 miles an hour. It also has a distance of about 19.8, I don't want to say 20 miles, but it's 19.8. Now that distance, folks, is going to vary. If you have a heavy person on here and you're outside, you're going uphill through the ground, you're not going to get 19.8 miles. So it all depends on the weight of the user, how you drive your scooter, what kind of condition it's on. But it says in the manual 19.8 miles, but that's just a suggestion, okay? So just to let you know, that varies for everybody, okay? Let's talk about the front of the scooter. All right, this is called the Delta tiller. You know, when it's set up like this with a round like that, it's called the Delta tiller. So you have a key right here. I'm going to turn the key on. Okay, when you turn the key on, you can see all the lights come on. That's your battery lights. Okay, so you can see you have 2 red ones, 3 orange lights, and 5 green ones. As you use the scooter, you'll lose these lights. So you'll lose 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights. So if you've used it half a day, you may be down just to the orange and the red. And if you used it all the way and you're down to the red, you probably have a few miles left. You need to get home, okay? So that's your battery gauge. It works backward to the red light when you're empty. You do have a speed knob here. So you can go from turtle to rabbit, 5.8 miles an hour. That's pretty fast, okay? This scooter also has throttles, reverse and forward. So if I hit this right here, you can see the scooter goes forward. If I hit this one, the scooter goes backward, okay? But now listen, you can go forward and you can also go backward with the same side by just pushing it this way. So you have forward and backward. So if you only had one hand, and it's real easy to turn, if you can see, okay? And you have also with this scooter, you have headlights. So if I turn the headlights on, you will see the lights are on right now. You can see the back lights, and if I hit flashers, it also has flashers on the right, flashers on the left, and if you look at the front, we have lights on the bottom, full LED lights in the bottom and the front of the scooter light up in front of you. So it's really well equipped. So you can see all the lights on the scooter. So you have a good view what the lights look like now in the dark. So let's talk about the Delta tiller again. You're also going to have over here a mirror that comes with your scooter. You can put it on either side, right or left. You also have on here a manual brake. So if the scooter brakes automatically, you don't have to use this, but if you get nervous and you want to use this, there's a manual brake here that will automatically stop your scooter, but it has a built-in brake. You should not have to use this, okay? If you want to move this is called a tiller. If you want to move the tiller forward and backward, right under here, there's a knob. You can see it right there. It's loose right there. If I push it up, I can put the tiller all the way up to there. So you can see how far the tiller goes with the knob there. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see under here. Right here is your charging port. This is where you would put your charger in to charge. You also have a USB port to charge your cell phone right there, okay? So this is your charging port, this is your USB port, and when you charge your scooter, you will take your charger. I'm not going to open the one in the bottom, I'm going to use this one here for training purpose. You just put your charger right here, plug it into the wall, and when it turns green, you're fully charged, okay? The charger does come with the scooter. You also, I'm going to bring this back down to a normal driving position. You also have your charger, as I said, that comes with the scooter right here, and you have a basket that's removable. The nice thing about this basket is it's locked in place. So if you're traveling and you have this scooter behind your car, you don't have to take the basket off. It is not going to come off your scooter. The tires on this scooter, I'm going to turn the lights off. The tires on this scooter are 10.75 inch in the back, almost 11 inches, and 10.5 inches in front. And these are large, non-marking tires. They will not mark your floor. They're large, non-marking tires, okay? I'm going to move the scooter forward and show you something else in the back. So in the back of the scooter, let me just move the scooter this way so you can see it. On the back of the scooter, you have a lever right here, okay? You always have one of these, okay? So this lever, what this does, if you pull it up, you'll hear this beeping, then turn your power off. That's how you put the scooter in neutral. See how I can roll it? So you have to have the key off. That's why it was beeping. So that's just to tell you, hey, turn your key off. Because if you leave the key on, you'll have some resistance. And then when you're done, push it. If you had to push it, you would just, this is the lever here, and you just push it up, okay? When you're done, make sure you put it back in gear. You have anti-tip wheels in the back, okay? You have a docking device here you can use for a basket, oxygen holder, cane holder, whatever you need to do. This is where you would spread the arms out if you needed more width on the seat. This is your pouch with the owner's manual inside the pouch. I'm going to turn the power back on. I'm going to show you the front so you can see the front. All right, so I've taken the seat off. You can see the seat is off over here, and the seat weighs about 40 pounds, and I've taken this little cover off, let you see a little bit inside the scooter. You can see there's 2 batteries. These are 55 amp batteries. That's how you get your 19.8 miles. You have 2 batteries in the scooter. So if you get the scooter and it's not plugged in, these batteries, there's cables here, and it's not hard to see. There's one that's unplugged. So you follow the cable and you plug it in the back right here. And there's 2 of them side by side. And that's how you plug the cables. The seat post is right here. There's a bolt on the seat post. I think it's I'm not quite sure exactly what size, but there's a bolt right here. If you take this bolt off, I'm pretty sure the seat post can be elevated a little bit if you need more height on your scooter. Okay, so I just want to show you the inside of the scooter a little bit. It's got a really nice motor. Here's your reset button right here. So if you, what is there, a lot of people ask me, what is the reset button? The reset button is in case you're in your yard and you get stuck and you try to get unstuck, and before you burn the motor or do something bad to your scooter, this will pop out. That tells you, hey, I'm doing too much with this scooter or something's wrong. If this pops out, let it sit for a few minutes, push it back in, have someone push you off or get you out of your predicament, and then you're fine. This is called your reset button. This saves you from burning your motor or burning the electronics. All right, we've got the bottom of the seat here. So you got a couple adjustments on this seat, okay? So the seat on this scooter was a little close to the front, when I noticed it. So you can see there's 2 more holes left on the whole plate. So if you take these 2 bolts out here, these 2 bolts over here, you can move this whole plate forward 2 more inches to here. That would bring your seat back a little bit. Now, we talked earlier about making the seat deeper. This is not to make the seat deeper. This is just to move the seat back. If you want your seat deeper, you can see what you have left. So you loosen up this screw, loosen up this screw, loosen up this screw and this screw, and pull the seat up all the way to the end. You'll get that extra 2 inches. So this is how you get your depth right here. When you get your scooter, if it's not deep enough, or if you got it directly from the factory, this is where you would go to make the seat all the way to 20 inches deep, okay? And this is how you make the seat closer or further from the scooter. With this plate, these 4 bolts, you can move it back and forth. I think you have about 1.5 or maybe 2 inches left. So folks, I know I gave you a lot of information, but this is the way I do my work. I always give all the information I can give you. That way you won't have to call me and ask me that question. So here's we go. We're going to give you a recap on this scooter. This is the Pride Maxima 3-wheel. It's called the SC 901. SC901, that's the model number. It has the 22 by 18 that can also go to 20 inches deep seat. It has the bumper all the way around to protect your screw, which is, I think it's a great idea. You don't have to worry anymore about cracking your fenders or anything like that. It has the large tires, 10.75 in the back, 10.5 inches in the front. The length of the scooter is not as long as you would think it is. It's only 47.5 inches. So even though it's a big 500-pound weight scooter, it's only 47.5, less than 48. Now, if you expand your arms out, you're going to be more than 28.75. So just remember that the measurement I'm giving you is always the base. If you move your arms out, you're going to be beyond that, okay? We've got the Delta tiller we talked about earlier. It has the full lighting package. It has the manual brake if you need to. It has the USB port to charge your phone over here. It has the mirror, the basket, the swivel seat, the seat lift. It's got the full lighting package as I mentioned earlier. And it's got a top speed of 5.8 miles an hour, solid tires all the way around. This is an extremely nice scooter. So if you need a large scooter that can handle the weight, and it's got the huge motor in the scooter, this would be a really nice one to look at. So this is the Pride Maxima 3-wheel. Very easy to drive, has a really good turning radius. It's supposed to be 49 inches. And when you stop, as I said, it brakes you can see it brakes automatically when you stop. So 5.8 miles an hour is the top speed. So, no problem in the grass, plenty of power with the large tires. So this is the Maxima 500-pound weight capability. Total width is 28.75, 47.5 inches long. It's got a distance of about 19.8 miles, depending how you drive and the weight of the user. Top speed, 5.8 miles an hour. You've got your USB port here. You've got your mirror that comes with it. It's got the LED lights in the front, flashers and everything in the back also. You've got the manual brake. It's just a very well constructed scooter, has a really good ride. As I said, the seat is 22 by 18, but the depth can go to 20, as you already saw in the video. So if you're looking for a nice scooter and you need something heavy duty, this would be a really good option with a really good company also.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.